UFP, the United Federation of Podcasts.
Engage.
78 years have passed since the days of the original USS Enterprise. Now a new Galaxy starship has been designed.
Transporter Chief, beam our listeners aboard. Welcome to Galaxy Class, a Star Trek The Next Generation podcast on the United Federation of Podcasts network. I am the non-commissioned officer, Chief of Plumbing, Joe Keegan. And with me today is Councillor Amy Nelson and Chief Recreational Officer, Ria Papageorgiou. How are you guys both today?
How's the plumbing going?
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, yes. You know, guys, listeners, you've been in the loop throughout the entire process of me buying my first home and moving. So today we bought little keys to bleed the radiators, which is to remove any air build-up from the central heating system. You guys have HVAC and all fancy stuff in the US. We've just got radiators that hold big metal blocks that attach to the wall that hold hot water. So, yeah, but the air builds up in them, so I'm going around bleeding them. But did the bathroom radiator, and I noticed there was a puddle of water forming under the toilet. And then I investigated, and it looks like the toilet has been leaking fresh water from the cistern for quite some time.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the rubberized bolts that hold the cistern onto the toilet had all corroded away. So, yeah, there was water pouring from the bathroom into the kitchen downstairs. So,
and it's all fixed now?
But it's all fixed now. Yeah, Ewan wanted to phone an emergency plumber on a Saturday night. And I'm like, no, it's plumbing. I can fix that myself. Thank you very much. Because they would charge you like $100 just to come out to your house. And then on top of that, whatever they needed to fix it. I was like, seriously, it's plumbing. You want to make watertight seals to stop water going everywhere. It can't be that difficult.
Joe is the emergency plumber. But yeah, radiators are nice, though. I mean, they produce such a better heat, I think. Not such a, you don't dry out as much as with an HVAC. You get kind of that steam heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listeners, you can't see Amy Nelson at the moment, but she's glammed up to the nines. Amy, what you got planned for today?
Well, it is a busy day, but I decided to get dressed up because I haven't gotten all fancy in a while with teaching from home and everything, which Friday was my last day teaching for 2020. So I've got a couple weeks off.
Officially hate you.
So I'm dressed up for that. Woohoo! But no, I have a little get together with some teacher friends and a gift exchange. Something small. They're already in my COVID circle, so I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Do you know what I think about 2020? Anything that you can do that is something positive and makes people feel happy, you have to do.
I actually put on non-pajama pants yesterday because my awesome brand new next door neighbors, they are Yazidi, which is the oldest monotheistic religion among humanity. It's like 7,000 years old. But it was a holiday this week, like a 3-day holiday, and then yesterday was like day 4, I guess. But they've been bringing me food every day, which is part of what they do, but it's awesome. And then yesterday they had kind of an open house, but with COVID, pretty limited. And normally they'd have all their family over and everything. But I consider them in my COVID circle. I've been eating their food all week.
Right.
So yeah, I went over there. They've got 6 kids ranging from, how old's the youngest? 6, I think, to 22. And they're just wonderful. I just adore them. They've been in the US for 5 years, but I was blown away to learn that the kids didn't know English before they came here because they all speak it so well. Anyway, they're just wonderful. I actually put jeans on instead of pajama pants, but it was kind of a struggle to get those jeans on. It was nice just to like put on normal clothes for a change.
And they seem to be very good cooks because I'm seeing those pictures on Facebook, listeners. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. it looks amazing.
They brought me something yesterday morning. Thank God for full-time telework, right? Like 10:30, my doorbell rings, and it's the little boy, and he had a plate. And I I don't know what they were. They were like cornmeal dumplings stuffed with ground beef and this like tomato kind of sauce, and there was like roasted squash, and I just like I took a bite and
Mm.
oh my gosh, so good. I love them. I highly recommend Yazidi Neighbors, listeners.
Are they? So Yazidi refers to their religion, I take it.
Religion and kind of ethnicity, almost kind of like Jewish. They're from, the family themselves are from northern Iraq.
That's interesting. See, when you say northern Iraq, because the area or the country of Kurdistan is one of those countries, not countries.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Kurdish, then you say it's a country.
Right.
However, I think geopolitically, Kurdistan is a small kind of semi-autonomous region of northern Iraq, a part of Syria, a bit of Turkey, and something of somewhere else. So it's like four corners of countries that have kind of come together to form what is now Kurdistan. It's a bit like Scotland. If you scroll down the list of countries, you won't get Scotland. You always get United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, you won't get Kurdistan.
Right.
Because world governments don't technically recognise them as an actual country.
Yeah, and
which is
that's what
strange.
they are. They're Kurdish. I believe they speak Kurdish, or the Kermanji dialect, and they were being, the Yazidi people were being just slaughtered by ISIS, and that's why they came up and came to the U.S. as refugees. It was so interesting to hear the kids telling their stories yesterday, and yeah, like I said, they just moved in like 3 weeks ago, so I'm learning all about the Yazidi. I'd never even heard of them probably before they moved in.
Me neither.
Yeah, so
That's interesting. We moan about having to go back to work or working from home or whatever, and then there's people with kind of really heartbreaking stories of having to flee their homeland and go to a completely foreign country. I don't know if I could do that.
where they don't speak the language and
Honestly.
don't know the customs. And
Yeah.
they've been here for 5 years, and they were in a nice house. They liked it and everything, but they had to move because their neighbors were abusive, racist.
Oh.
I mean, we're constantly harassing them, which just makes me just sick. I mean, when I badmouth Lincoln, Nebraska, it's because of that mentality. But I was so thrilled when they moved in here, and they were so thrilled to have a non-American next door. So, match made in heaven. It's way to my
Nice,
heart.
but the
people.
downside
My
is
stomach.
that you're going to be morbidly obese by next year.
I was just thinking a couple days ago, July, I did a bodybuilding competition. I was ripped. I was, skin over
were.
muscle. Not anymore.
She was Ria Warrior Princess.
That's right.
She could give, was it Lucy Lawless, a run for her money? Because Ria looked better, let's be honest.
I was pretty ripped, and now I'm Riker in These Are the Voyages Enterprise season finale.
Oh, no.
Or at least season 7 Riker.
Will we check the communications array to see if we have any comments from our listeners? And let's just add a little aside in here, listeners. This is directed at you guys. Please comment. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's positive, if it's negative. We want to read it out. And we'll give you a shout out as well. So please do it, because there's been a dearth of comments in our Galaxy Class episodes. So you know what to do.
Logs accessed.
So this is from Galaxy Class Episode 19, our Batleth Battle, where we talked about frame of mind versus man of the people. Vera Bible writes, I vote for frame of mind. Frakes is fantastic in this episode. Marina Sirtis is great in Man of People, but I hate how the show always plays Troy dirty. She deserves better. Well, Vera, thank you so much for your comment. And yes, Riker is fantastic. And I think that sort of is what swayed my vote there.
And yes, Troy does deserve better.
It's really weird now that people see these, the kind of anything that people see, I've not necessarily seen it before. So when you talk about like Troy being treated in a certain way because she's a woman, that never occurred to me growing up. So all this kind of information is kind of new to me, which is really interesting and makes you kind of more aware about what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm. And I think they went to that well a little too often. The Troy getting mind raped. / taken advantage of by a smarmy man. Well, and on that same episode, Jim Stoffel and Joseph Mignoni, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, so please let me know how to pronounce it. They both would vote for Frame of Mind too. So I think we're all in agreement on that one.
I think that's 100% of the votes for Frame of Mind. Therefore, Frame of Mind definitely deserve to go through.
Amen. And listeners, now that The Mandalorian is over, we will be expecting more comments from you on the Federation Council Chambers.
But you've got The Expanse now.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Do you guys watch The Expanse?
I've read the book, but I need to start.
Yes, please. I think it's the most faithful adaptation of a book that I've seen in a sci-fi show.
Well, I'm still finishing Atlantis. I'm still trying to catch up on the homework you gave me last year.
That was a solid piece of homework, yeah.
It is.
Just last night finished the Orville.
Yay! I would get random texts from Ria. Oh my gosh, look at this, and a cute little photo. And it's like, oh, Ria, so cute.
I loved it.
Did you like the birthday one where they were treated based off of the sign that they were born under?
Yeah.
I loved that one.
That was crazy. I loved that series. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I should have listened to you sooner, Amy, and watched it sooner. But next on Ria's list is Schitt's Creek.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it.
So-
I love Moira.
Seriously, Moira. My babies! Save my babies!
No spoilers, Joe.
Sorry, no, it's just the way she speaks.
Yep.
There's just something pure comedy about it.
That it was at work, at my real job, I guess. About a week and a half ago, we had our holiday party. I know that's super early, but we had to pilot doing virtual holiday parties. And I was one of the co-hosts because, of course, I can act silly in front of the camera and have no problem with it. But we had one person that did that Moira, however you say her name, impression.
Yeah, Moira.
Moira? Okay. And I kept having to tell them, no spoilers, no spoilers. And so anyway, that's how Schitt's Creek got on my list. But
Nice.
yeah, pretty
So
excited.
funny. It'll be really easy to get to the end of it because there's 6 seasons in each episode. Or is it 13 episodes per season and 20 minutes each?
Oh, really?
You can do it in a week.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I did it in a couple of weeks, but at the end of season 6, you watch the kind of post-production documentary, which is just so touching.
Yeah.
I had me in tears at points. So yeah, do that.
No spoilers.
So I had a virtual Christmas party. Our staff holiday party was yesterday, and I came in 3rd place in our little Kahoot game that we played. Woohoo!
Cool.
So I got a little gift certificate from my
You
principal.
were on the podium. Well done.
Yes.
I came in 2nd place in our scavenger hunt and also won a gift
Whoa.
certificate.
Nice.
A gift certificate which I had supplied as one of the supervisors. So I didn't have to deliver it to anyone. Oh,
Nice.
and then I was going to tell you, especially you, Amy, I put out a weekly newsletter for our section. It's kind of like the fun thing I do that I spend way, way too much time on. But I got a great joy and gratitude reference in there.
Excellent. Oh
So
my gosh. Wonderful.
And now that we're doing like Amy came 3rd place in our Kahoot quiz, Ria, you came 2nd place in something, kind of had
Scavenger
switched
hunt.
off by then. I'm just going to say that I came 1st place in an online competition that rated the Galaxy class hosts and how cool they were. And I'm like, I was the only one that voted on it. So, hey.
Are we in the Nexus somewhere? I feel like
somewhere,
we just
yeah.
got transported to the Nexus.
The Nexus got stuck in the Twilight Zone, and crashed into the Guardian of Forever, and we got stuck in that place.
I can only imagine Joe's Nexus. But anyway.
This is the captain. Senior officers will report to my ready room immediately.
Anyways, let's get on to the main crux of the matter, why we're here to podcast. And since it's coming into what the Americans like to call the holiday season, I like to call Christmas, because it's called Christmas over here.
It's called Christmas over here, too. We just
know, but I
have a
think-
tendency to get a little too PC.
That's right. You might offend somebody.
But is it too, I suppose, I don't think it's been too PC. I think it's just that a number of big holidays happen around about the same time, don't they? So it's inclusive.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about crew gifts. And if we could, what would we get the crew of the Enterprise D as a lovely holiday gift? And we're just going to go round and we're going to cover Captain Picard and Data and Geordi, Deanna and everybody that's on the bridge crew. But if you want to add anybody else in, that's absolutely fine because you might like them and you might want to get them a gift. So let's, Amy, start with you. What would you get for Captain Jean-Luc Picard? Let's not call him Captain Jean-Luc Picard because you're buying him a gift.
Yes.
If you're buying somebody a gift, you're going to be on a more familiar terms with them. So you're going to call him Jean-Luc.
Yeah.
Or JL.
JL.
No, not JL. No,
Not
I don't
JL.
like that.
Thank you. Me neither.
Well, I took this assignment just a little different because everyone knows my favorite character, Deanna Troi.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So I am coming at this of what would Troi give her crewmates.
In other words, Troy
So-
has sent you here, Amy, as her proxy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So as Counselor Troi for Jean-Luc, she is going to get him the first edition of the Dickens Christmas Carol because he loves old books, and it's sort of funny because Patrick Stewart played in the Christmas Carol. So that's what Troi is going to get him, first edition.
Wow.
I'm loving that gift because it's so fitting on multiple levels. And I think I've got a feeling we're all going to go in a similar direction with the gifts. Ria, what would you get Jeannie Luck?
J-Luck, John Luck Pickard. I actually would get him a leather-bound copy of Gilgamesh.
Oh,
Mm.
And then
Nice.
I was thinking too of throwing in a framed picture of him with Renee and maybe, Robert and Marie, but yeah.
oh my gosh. Yes, that is very similar.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Joe? Are you on the same page? Get it? I made it funny.
No. I'm kind of undecided about his gift. Because I don't know if his gift is available, the one that I actually want to get. It's now like when you go online to order it from Amazon or like a store that exists in real life, like you go to the store and you buy it and you can check the stock levels in store. They don't know if it's still there or if somebody's just bought it. So I would either get him like kind of the rough guide to Temeria. Going with what Ria said, I've just thought this up. Yes. So he could talk to and like interact with the children of Tama from Darmok. But my initial thought, which I think would be an amazing gift, would be Philippa Georgiou's telescope.
Ooh.
Interesting. And why would Jean-Luc like that?
Well, okay, so I don't know if it's available because I'm not sure if it's still on Discovery, like in the year 3200 or whatever
It is,
it is
'cause
now.
Saru
I think
has
it is. Yeah, so it's not available, so I have to change my gift. But if it was, I would get that because he has this memory from childhood where he would sit under the tree and look up at the stars and imagine what it would be like to go out and be a Starfleet officer, to go out and be an adventurer. I think that would be really fitting. Plus, it's kind of a historical artifact from a previous captain,
Right?
100 years in the past, and he loves kind of antique things and he loves history and archaeology. So, do you know, it just hits all the buttons, but it's not available. Somebody bought the last one. Arr.
That is very fitting because, yeah, as you were saying, Picard looking up to the skies and wondering what's out there, like that scene in Nemesis between him and Shinzon. Yeah, just flooded in, and I was like, yep, that's perfect. But we learn about it also in Family, but I went to Nemesis, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the Nemesis one. I was purely going on the Family one. So I think we're sorted with Jean-Luc gifts.
I think he is happy this Christmas.
Yes.
We've got a couple of books, a couple of first editions, a nice leather-bound volume, and a telescope, which is currently unavailable. Sorry. And also the rough guide to Temeria. So
Yes.
That's cool. Let's move on. Okay, let's go with Commander William Riker. Or on Christmas morning, while we're, I don't know, drinking our hot cocoa or our champagne or our whatever we're drinking. It's champagne, really, isn't it? For everyone. Okay, that's fine. Champagne. We're going to call him Will.
Well, if it's Deanna, it might be first season Bill, or she just may say Imzadi.
Oh.
So Troy is going to get Will Riker trombone lessons and end it with a concert where he will actually get through that one song. And while Riker is doing his lessons, Troy will handle all the crew evaluations so that he has the time off to do the lessons.
Wow, that's huge.
What was it? Like that.
Yes.
That's a nice gift to get. I like that. It's kind of like a voucher.
Yeah. You know, well, and because sometimes it's hard to get when you can just go to the replicator. So I was thinking, you know, Troy would volunteer her time, active service, as part of her gift.
That's a thoughtful gift. Ria, but what about you? What are you getting?
Well, my first thought for Riker, or Willie, as I call him, Slick Willie, was to get him beard oil, because you got to take care of that beard, especially for Troy's sake. Coincidentally, that's what Ewan is going to get him too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I crochet, so I figured I could crochet him a nice hat, because he's from Alaska. He can, you know, go out when he's hunting and fishing and doing whatever he does with his hat. Or, you know, fast forward a few years and he's married and living on Nepenthe. You know, when he's out cooking pizza on a cold day, he can wear a nice crocheted hat, handmade, not replicated, and not catch cold.
That is wonderful. Yes, I love that.
Yay.
Will you make him a matching scarf too, though, please?
Absolutely. Got to keep the neck
Can
warm.
you also, see if you're making him a scarf, can you make him a beard cover?
I could.
So his beard doesn't go all frosty. So it's more like a balaclava.
And it could like button onto the hat, so depending on temperature conditions, he can wear it or not.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I want the scarf to button onto the bottom of the hat as well.
You don't want the air
so
to
it's
get
like
in there.
a one piece, yeah.
It can be like the sledding
Sorted.
hat I made for my mom, who, like when it snows, because she lives end of a dead end street and up on a hill, and there's all these ravines, and when there's snow on the ground, she like calls all her friends to bring their grandchildren over so she can go sledding with them. So, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So, Ria, what kind of yarn are you using?
I was thinking like a thick, like a worsted weight yarn, and something soft for sure. For some reason, I picture Riker having sensitive skin. But, oh, weird. Last night I dreamed I had a mustache and a little goatee, which is ethnically appropriate. But anyway, yeah, something soft. I'm kind of flexible on the color. I mean, the first thing that came to mind was like a light pink, but yeah, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions on color and pattern ideas.
I think a mocha would be a nice colour.
Something nice and manly.
Yeah.
Do some like plaid stripes in there too, some navy
Yes,
blue.
I was thinking plaid as well.
Especially, if he's out fishing and making pizzas.
So Amy's getting him vouchers for some time off and trombone lessons. Ria, you're going to crochet him this really extravagant mocha-coloured kind of hat, beard warmer, scarf combo.
And a framed picture of him and Troy.
Okay, 2 gifts. Wow. Okay. Favourites.
Greek blood.
I thought to get him, which is not dissimilar to Ewan's gift. It's kind of a precursor to Ewan's gift. I was going to get him a visit to a Turkish barber's with a full kind of beard treatment.
Nice.
And kind of massage your face and use all the oils and like steam your eyeballs or whatever. I don't.
So I'm unfamiliar with why a Turkish barber would be different than any other kind of barber.
I don't know. That's what we call them over here.
How about a Greek barber? Let's just...
I'm assuming they're all the same. Seriously? No. I know, Ria. I know, listeners, if you're Greek and...
I'm going on mute.
Or you're Turkish. Please. Ria's muted her mic and she's kind of mouthing expletives at me.
Yes,
Apparently
this
there's
is
some
not
kind of
the
rivalry
Christmas
between...
spirit. I'm getting a little scared.
Okay, because there's some kind of rivalry between... As she stormed off. Rivalry between Greece and Turkey. Who knew?
Yeah, you might have offended Ria there, Joe.
There are many, many, many barbers who are called Turkish barbers. Yeah, but you know when you go to them, they're not from Turkey. Because you speak to them and they're like, they're from Iraq, or they're from Kurdistan, or they're from wherever they might be from, but they've just started up a Turkish barber shop. It's not that the barber's Turkish, it's just that's the style of the shop. There must be something historically relevant about that.
The Greeks invented barbery.
Yes, I would agree that the Greek people are particularly barbarous. Yes.
And listeners, I coincidentally happen to be wearing a shirt with a Greek flag on it, as Joe is spouting his blasphemies. But no, go ahead, Joe. This is your gift for Riker. Mm-hmm.
He's going to a nice, fancy spa. It doesn't matter where the people are from. He's going to a Greek barber's.
Bravo.
Yes. The lesser of the barbers, because I'm being a cheapskate.
And I think Riker would actually enjoy it.
I think so too. Yes.
Thoroughly.
He's survived this long with Mr. Mott taking care of him. He wants to go and get the whole hog, the full 9 yards. Can't think of any more sports references. The whole way. The whole shebang. The whole kit and caboodle.
Grand Slam.
There you go.
Yes. Right, so I think Riker is all gifted out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on to our beloved Data. And this is while he's still alive, because he's now dead.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, well, he's no longer with us, but we'll do it from the series and not the movies or Picard. So Data was probably my second most difficult person I had to think of, because I'm like, he's a machine. He's an android. What do you get him? And you can decide if it's lame or not.
Okay.
So I am going to get him a subscription to Comedy Central so that he can learn about humor.
Nice.
That's a good gift. I like that.
Is it okay? Because he has such a trouble with it. And even in Generations, when he got his emotion chip, he was like, you know that joke from 7 years ago? I get it. And I'm like, okay, but can you tell a good joke? Because the tricorder open sesame, that was not funny. So he still needs help, even with his emotions.
I like it.
What? I thought that was kind of funny, the open sesame thing.
Oh.
But there's the thing about humour, it's so subjective. And I think with any joke, you kind of have to be in the mood to get it in the first place.
See, I liked the joke, I have a magnetic personality. I thought that was funny, but the tricorder, Mr. Tricorder, that to me was not funny.
What about the life forms?
Life forms, you little life forms.
Where are
yes,
you?
That was funny.
I like how I was playing air piano while doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, Ria, what are you getting, Data?
Well, actually, what I had down for him was a spa day. And, just like an opportunity to try a different hairstyle and some makeup, maybe, update his complexion a little bit, manicure, pedicure. Just, he wants to get the full human experience. So it could possibly lead to, I don't know, he might decide to make a change to his appearance, his hair. Or, in an alternate timeline, he did have a gray streak in his hair as he was a professor at Cambridge, was it? So, yeah, that's actually, yes. I was thinking a spa day. I was thinking like a Kivas Fajo, like shooting range target kind of thing for the phaser thing. But we'll go spa day. And of course, a framed picture of him with Lal.
Daughter.
That's right. That picture warmed my heart. Very good.
Ria, I love the fact that you're constantly giving me ideas for characters. I like this idea. So talking about, like, you mentioned like getting his complexion updated. I thought, who's best to update your kind of look that you have than like a drag artist. You've seen some drag artists and they look like manly men and then they do their makeup and they look super feminine. So yeah, if he wants to just look more human, you're going to have like some award-winning makeup artist do his makeup. Because he's not going to get a rash or make his skin break out from wearing makeup.
Yes, you are going to transform him into drag. What an amazing human
There's
experience.
your cosplay, Joe. Drag law or drag data.
No, that wasn't the intention, to get him to drag, like, kind of become female data. It was to, because you see how talented these drag makeup artists are. And just to use their talents to get him to update his look if he wishes.
No, I think that would be part of his human experience, and you are providing that for him to have him dress up drag.
Okay.
And Joe
love
cosplay drag data. Done.
Drag data, okay. Yeah, doing it tomorrow. But that wasn't my intent, my initial gift that I thought about for data. I wanted to break with the temporal prime directive and allow him to time travel to visit Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to find out where the inspiration for Sherlock Holmes came from, and just to have a sit-down chat. And in doing so, learn about humanity.
Yes, agreed. Okay, we will put the temporal accords aside and
hopefully the
allow that to happen.
Temporal policemen don't come and get us.
Don't bring back any tribbles.
Okay, Amy, what are you going to get for Geordie?
This one I really like. It's a little bit of Troy and Amy mixed in. So for Geordie, Troy and Amy are going to sign him up for Match.com. Because Troy, with her psychological and her counseling, right, is going to know how to write like the perfect profile. And I can help choose the pictures. And I know I've had my fair share of online dating, so I can help guide him. And so I'm going to set up his profile so that he will have next year some awesome, good, positive dating relationships.
Ria, what about you?
Oh, you're no comments? You're not going to
no,
comment?
I'm very unhappy at you at the moment.
Well, you won't be unhappy with me because I actually was thinking he could take a week or 2 weeks of vacation time and pick up Captain Montgomery Scott, and the two of them could go to Utopia Planitia and just spend a week or two in engineering heaven.
I love that.
I was also thinking, and I don't know if we could find a real one or maybe replicate one, but a Reggie Jackson baseball card, because Reggie Jackson was actually a finalist to play Geordie LaForge in TNG. It came down
That's
to,
true.
and Reggie Jackson, Tim Russ, and LeVar Burton. But of course, no gift would be complete without a framed picture of Geordie with his parents and his sister. Nice little family photo.
Oh.
Ria, I'm seeing a theme. Are you just getting pictures of people with their family?
Maybe.
It's a good gift.
It's all in the frame.
Yeah. I can hand make the frames, stain them and all.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot to get a gift for Geordie. Awkward. Because I'm not giving him the gift that's under the tree.
Which is the Match.com
Amy's just giving him the same gift. Oh, kinda.
Oh, you can.
Kinda. It's on that very same theme. It's a professionally produced Tinder profile. So like nobody will want to swipe the wrong way. They'll only want to swipe the right way when they saw Geordie. And some serious dating counselling, assuming it's from our lovely counsellor Amy Nelson.
Yes. Well, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength there, Joe.
Yes. But now Geordie hates me because I didn't really get my gift.
Now he just has 2 dating channels from which to choose.
I know.
That's
twice
right.
the options.
Yeah, his card's going to be full up of dates.
Send him to Aquiel.com.
He's going to have no time to go to Planitia with Scotty.
Fine, I'll go instead.
Okay, I'm just going to say for the record that the next gift is the best gift that I'm giving Councillor Troy. And like, I defy Amy to beat this gift because it is so good. So good.
Well, as Counselor Troy, I did not get myself a gift.
See? My gift wins.
We'll have to skip this round.
No self gifts? Like, does Amy give Amy a gift for Christmas?
Oh yeah, Amy gets Amy
Ria
gifts
gives Ria
for
gifts
sure.
too.
Okay, well, I didn't actually think of anything for Troy, so go around and we'll see if I can think of anything.
Okay, Ria.
Well, mine, I don't know. Maybe mine's kind of lame, but in the...
Is it something Greek? Yeah.
She's got all the Greek stuff she needs because she's Greek. And if she doesn't have it, she just goes Ria, and we get this together. And Marina Sirtis, I've got some olive oil for you. Just let me know. You can find me on the Federation Council Chambers. Anyway, for Troy, I was thinking like a chocolate of the month club, but not just like chocolates, like chocolate squares that you eat, but also, say chocolate beer, chocolate ice cream, chocolate, every like monthly, replicator pack that pops up would have like a different selection of, chocolate waffles, you name it.
Yes, or like some fudge, or chocolate bars,
Chocolate bath bomb.
Yes, chocolate lotion,
chocolate body scrub,
chocolate chapstick,
chocolate candles.
Toothpaste.
Oh, now you're talking dirty to me, Joe. But and the chocolates, like different kinds of chocolates, like with the hot chili peppers. I love that. Those like Mexican chocolates. Of course, the Greek chocolate that comes in the blue wrapper, that dark chocolate that's just heavenly.
And like coffee chocolate.
Yes. And chocolate coffee. So, and then when I come visit, she can share.
Chocolate martinis.
Ooh. Now you guys know what to get me for Christmas. Just saying.
Shame it's half eaten by the time it gets to you, Ria.
Or you guys can come visit me and we'll eat chocolate together.
I'm in for that. My gift to Deanna is a visit to Lindt, the Chocolatiers Chocolate Museum in Zurich, which has just opened this year.
Really?
It has an interactive exhibition dedicated to the sweet treats history and production. It's got a cafe, a Lindt chocolate shop, a research facility for chocolate innovation, a space for chocolate making classes, and a fully viewable production line. I think she would love it.
Oh,
wow.
Damn. I just finished off a bar of Lindt chocolate last night.
So you know why she would like it so much.
And she would especially like it if Ria came with. But again, I have to say the best chocolate is the stuff you get in Greece that's got the blue wrapper, which I happen to just grab a bar of and will now begin eating, so pardon the chewing, listeners.
Wow.
Cool. Amy, any thoughts on a gift to Deanna? She can't be the only one with only 2 gifts because that'd be selfish.
Yeah, what would Troy get for Troy?
Yeah, what would Troy get for herself? I'm going to have Troy go to and have a shopping spree so that she can get every variation of her blue dress from season 4. Every variation, the asymmetrical, the flowy, that's what I'm getting Troy.
And
myself.
she can wear it.
Good
I
gift.
forgot to say that she would also get a framed picture with her little brother that Waxana has in Deep Space Nine, and she can wear one of those dresses in that picture.
Yeah.
I
You
know,
almost
I'm
forgot
so
her
sorry.
photograph.
Got distracted by
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh, here's a picture of you and your dead family members. Yay.
Her little brother's
Happy
still
Christmas.
alive.
Is she? Is he?
Yeah.
Unnamed.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just unnamed.
Okay. That's okay then. Okay, let's move on and do our favourite doctor, Dr. Beverly.
Okay. So when we decided that we were going to do this, Beverly's was the very first gift that popped into my mind. It was like that. And so what Troy is going to get Beverly is a snow globe. But the snow globe, when you shake it up, is her hanging on horizontally from Remember Me. So every time you shake it up, she's going horizontal in the snow globe to help her remember her strength and amazing episode and what she went through and that she survived.
I love that gift.
So she's getting
Static
a snow
warp
globe.
bubble snow globe. Cool.
Yes.
I feel like that is a thing already, or it should be. Like a
It should
hallmark
be, right?
Christmas tree ornament, like a snow globe of Beverly. Let's see if anybody knows. It'll be Christos Genaris, our lovely friend and listener, hopefully. Christos, you better be listening. Does this exist? A snow globe of Beverly hanging onto a console for fear of being sucked into a static warp bubble.
Or sucked out of it.
Who knows?
Yep.
Nice.
Ria, what about you?
Well, I mean, I'm sure Beverly already has these, but I was going to get her a pair of tap shoes. But not just boring tap shoes. And I don't know, as a tap dancer myself, I don't know, I think like I'd go with her and we could pick out tap shoes, because even for regular tap shoes, you know, the kind of taps you get depends on your size, your weight, the way you
The style.
tap. And yeah, the style. I mean, maybe she wants jingle taps if she's doing some clogging or whatever. I actually have a pair of Chuck Taylors with jingle taps on them. But I, you know, whatever kind of tap shoes she wants, we'll go on a tap shoe shopping spree together, and then we can dance together. And also a framed picture with Wesley.
Very good. You know, it's interesting. It had to have been 2003. I bought some tap shoes and took a couple classes from a teacher friend who held them in her basement when I was living in Utah. So I did a little bit of tapping. And here's Ria.
Well, Amy, when you come visit me, we can tap dance together.
Do you know what? I couldn't really think of anything to get Beverly, so I've gone with worming tablets or a proton pack, both purely for use in her love life.
Do I want to know?
Well,
I don't know what these words are coming out of your mouth.
like, because she fell in love with that Trill guy, who had the worm inside him. It's like a worming tablet. It's kind of a joke. It's kind of an offensive joke almost. And then a proton pack from Ghostbusters. That's what the Ghostbusters shoot the ghosts with. So, yeah, I'm sure she.
Okay.
I'm sure she'd get it.
That's awesome.
Hopefully.
She would enjoy that. That is very thoughtful.
Thank you. I'm just like taking digs at our love life, so I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Cool. If there's ever a guy to buy for that's going to be super difficult, it's going to be Worf. Amy, what are you getting for Worf?
All right. Well, Troy is going to get Worf an all-expense paid vacation to Kronos so that he can, on this historical and cultural tour. So he's going to go and like get the Klingon history and view all the museums and the city buildings and the historic battlegrounds. And Troy will babysit Alexander while he is away.
Babysit who?
You're terrible.
Ria, what are you getting him?
Well, for the distinguished Klingon gentleman, I'm getting him a Klingon grooming kit. A deluxe Klingon grooming kit, including a tooth sharpener, so he doesn't have to use like Nog's hand-me-down one. Of course, beard oil, hair conditioner. I would say like a goat milk moisturizing lotion, because I would imagine that his skin gets dry.
Like a Klingon goat?
What's that?
Or a Klingon goat or an Earth goat?
An Orion goat. Yeah, you can only get it in the Orion district on Kronos.
Okay.
Kronos duck.
Good to know.
Yes, yes. So again, he's got to be the well-groomed Worf, especially because, you know, he's been widowed twice, you know, in his quest to find a woman. I would also get him a framed picture of himself and Alexander with a note at the bottom so he knows who the kid is in the picture with him. Yes, Worf, that's your son.
Well, that's quite...
You are so bad, Ria.
Oh,
that is quite apt because, like Beverly's gift, I got her Worf. My gift to Worf is kind of on the similar vein. It's a book on parenting Klingon children, if such a thing exists.
Ouch.
I know.
Hey, we give because we care.
I'd be like that, or a batleth, or he's got a batleth already. What does he need?
Batleth wax?
Yeah.
Do you wax a batleth?
Batleth sharpener?
Sharpener.
A whetstone
Did they use whetstones? I don't know.
to sharpen his batleth? I don't know.
Who knows? I really don't know. Be that or a visit to like a galactic tour of the warrior civilizations that have existed throughout history?
Sparta, because we all know that the Klingons are modeled after the Spartans.
I assume he's already been there because he grew up on Earth.
Well, we can go together
Maybe.
and then go to my house, actually, or my dad's house, and go to the beach. And
Okay, as Worf with his kind of relatively mediocre gifts, because we really didn't know what to get him.
my gift wasn't mediocre.
Mine was amazing because he didn't grow up on Kronos.
So Joe got him a mediocre gift, and I hope he doesn't kill you for
True.
it.
Yeah.
With his
How to be a parent.
with his newly sharpened batleth.
Yeah, you might want to not give those together.
Okay, let us give a gift to Wesley, who the three of us all love because he's a cool character. We like him.
Now, guys, this was the last person I thought of. He was the most difficult. And I was like, this is stupid because like I'm a teacher. I teach high school. This is Wesley and off to university. I should know because I deal with this age of kid. So I am going to get him the game. However, it's multiplayer edition so he can play with Robin Leffler.
It's the subspace version. Yes.
And like non-addictive
Nice.
and non-mind controlling.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
But it's the multiplayer edition so he can
that's
play.
funny because I totally thought about getting him that, but
Oh
ended
my
up making a
gosh.
different choice.
And
Okay.
Amy got the last one from the store, so
So I had to make a different choice.
the TNG gift store. Okay,
The Replimat.
Ria.
Well, I figure since Wesley's a traveler now, he needs a nice travel kit. So, the eye shades,
Oh.
the earplugs, compression socks, because I don't know how travelers travel, but, when you're at altitude and whatever, especially if you have any, and, Wesley's young, but as he gets older, the circulation might not be so good. So, the compression socks, the neck pillow, some chewing gum, the little travel toothbrush, and some travel toothpaste and all that. Of course, all of it's, Federation TSA approved. So a traveler's travel kit.
So we'll just say no gum, but we'll
There
give
you
him
go.
some mints.
And deodorant, a little travel
Okay,
deodorant.
thank you.
So, my gift to Wesley is kind of offensive, but I really couldn't think of anything else to get him. So, it's basically plastic surgery so he can grow up to look like the version of himself from Q-Who, that hunky man guy. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
There's nothing wrong with the way kind of adult Wesley would look if he were to be in Star Trek now, because Will Wheaton's a fine looking guy, but that hunky
He
big
is.
beefcake that they had playing him in Q-Who, come on, yes. Obviously it's optional, I'm not going to force the gift on him. If he doesn't want it,
Right.
I can take it back.
Just an
I can get a
option.
refund on my
like
plastic surgery vouchers.
Or you could use it for yourself, or if he didn't want to look like
Wait
that
till I
hunky
say, I'm
beefcake.
like, have you seen my physique, Ria Papageorgiou?
Ugh, dude, I'm eating chocolate. Don't make me throw up.
Thank you.
Just kidding. I love you, Joe. Not in a
Sure.
UN way, but anyway.
Okay, so we've pretty much covered all the bridge crew. Is there anybody else we have a burning passion to buy a gift for? Amy.
Yeah, Troy is gifted out. I did not think of any other gifts that she would give.
I had a couple thoughts. Guinan, I mean, what do you get, the centuries-old woman that has everything? But with her, I was thinking like a hat of the month club. She has those lovely, lovely hats. And I don't know what kind of like maintenance or upkeep those hats need. If she needed like a steamer or something, or if she just throws them in the Replimat, and I don't know. But I was thinking like hat of the month club for Guinan. For Yar, I know she's dead. But when she was alive, or perhaps in an alternate universe, definitely counseling. Yar needed some counseling. For Barkley, I was thinking perhaps a prescription for medical marijuana might be helpful.
Okay.
Anxiety.
I see that. Yeah,
Galron?
that's good.
Lubricating eye drops. Because his eyes have got to get dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. For Alexander, my first thought was just a hug. A framed picture of him and
Aw.
Worf. But
On the bottom that says,
Yeah.
this is your dad, whether you like it or
Exactly.
not.
But actually, I think Alexander and Luoxana could get like a joint gift of, time with each other on the holodeck in a mud bath with like the little
Nice.
Well, Ria, I will give you props because your gifts, well, you were very generous with your gifts.
Because I'm Greek,
in general.
not Turkish.
Yeah, Amy, Amy just got the bare minimum. She looked at the gift list and she was like, yeah, one each, and that's it. No more.
No, it was service and time, mind you.
True.
I'm setting up Jordy's dating profile. That's time out of my day. I'm watching Alexander for like 2 weeks while Woworth goes to Kronos. I'm doing all the crew evaluations for Riker while he's doing
huge.
trombone lessons. Come on now. This is giving, Troy.
Oh, that's funny. And cheap. Funny and cheap.
Is there money in the 24th
right,
century?
Joe.
Yes.
I don't know.
Gold press platinum. So I thought I had a couple of options. I would really like to give Chief O'Brien somebody to talk to while manning the transporter room for all those hours. Just standing there at the console waiting for somebody to come in to then promptly leave.
Oh, wait a minute. So that's what Troy is going to give O'Brien because she's doing the crew evaluations and assignments. There you go.
You can't steal.
I just stole it from you.
You just stole my gift. This is just, listeners, you heard it. This is just what happened there. I'm walking up. We're all in a circle around the big fireplace with like logs burning on the fire. We're exchanging gifts with the crew. And I walk up to give O'Brien his gift. And Amy runs in, snatches it from me and gives him it instead.
It says, this is from me. Merry Christmas.
And while she's
Happy
doing that, I'm running
holidays.
to the Replomat to get him an MP3 player so that while he's standing at the transporter pad, he can listen to episodes of Galaxy Class and not be lonely.
There you go.
Wow. Do you know what? If that was the case, I would just maybe just transport myself out into space and leave myself particleized.
But that is very thoughtful, Joe, that you would
thank
want
you.
to have O'Brien have a
Somebody
not
just
be
a friend.
lonely.
And my last gift is just an empty box, an empty cardboard box.
And who's that for?
Spot. Because you can buy dogs and cats the most extravagant of gifts, and they'll just want to play with the packaging. It's so true.
That is perfect for Spot.
Going
Love
back
it.
to O'Brien, if he wasn't so lonely, would he still marry Keiko?
I don't know, listeners, maybe you can answer that.
I would be very interested, listeners. What would you give our Enterprise D
Right.
crew?
And if you need my address for Chocolate of the Month Club for Ria, just let me know.
I'll take that as well. Like, you maybe get a discount if buying in bulk.
Oh, yeah.
There
3
you
or
go.
more. There you go.
As I've been scarfing down chocolate this whole podcast.
So I really enjoyed this little thought experiment that we went through. I was thinking about it. Well, when did we finally decide? Earlier this week. We decided on gifts and stuff like that because this is dropping on Christmas Day. And I just wanted to thank the listeners so much. I mean, we are here doing this for you. We thank you if you did follow us over from the other network, from Earl Grey. Yes, I said it. But I'm just so grateful to have the relationships and hear your comments and the thoughts that you share with us and that you continue to listen. So really, thank you so much. That is our gift. And just thank you so much and Merry Christmas.
Amen. I second that emotion. And if you also want to leave us other gifts in the form of comments and feedback, we would love that as well. But you are our gift.
Do you know what, guys? I couldn't have put that better myself. So, yes, I agree with what you've both said. So, thank you, Ria and Amy and Kevin, also known as Santa Claus, and to our listeners. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas.
Incoming transmission.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's show and hope you'll join the Facebook group Federation Council Chambers. You're welcome to start conversations with us or add any general Star Trek info you want to share with the group.
If you'd like to send us an email, you can email the network at contact@ufp.earth, and we just might read and probably will read your email on the show.
Please hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a star rating and written review. We haven't checked that recently, so maybe we should. Maybe someone has left us a review. We would love it, listeners. You could also follow not just Galaxy Class, but the entire network's podcast with our master feed by searching United Federation of Podcasts. This way, you won't miss any of our fine shows, like All Good Things. That's an okay show. Franchise Fatigue, which is great if you watch all the movies they talk about. Always Hold On to Arrow, which I'm thinking I need to start Arrow. General Quarters is excellent whether you're military or not. It's really, really good. Mickey's Marvels, which is going over The Mandalorian right now. And Infinite Diversity, talking about the new Trek, and Trek Pod. So give those other shows a listen. So, Ria, where can people find you when you're not finding every type of chocolate to enjoy once a month?
Well, if I'm not finding every type of chocolate to enjoy daily or once a month, I'm probably at my neighbor's house eating their chocolate and other goodies. You can also find me on the Federation Council Chambers, our Facebook listeners group, or you could send me an email at contact@ufp.earth. And Joseph, where can people find you when you are not genetically modifying yourself into a hunky future Wesley Crusher?
Well, Ria, I think I probably would make quite a lot of changes to my physical self. But that's a whole other podcast episode. When I'm not doing that, you can find me on the Federation Council Chambers. You can tweet me on the Twitter at joeyjoe77uk, or you can email me, joepodcasts@gmail.com. Thank you. And Amy, where can people find you?
Oh, well, when I'm not doing that, you can find me here on the network where I'm hosting All Good Things. The episode that dropped yesterday was a real fun one. We talked about recurring holodeck characters. It was fun. You can find me also talking Discovery and the Orville whenever it comes back on Union Federation Podcast. I am on Twitter at Miss Amy Nelson, but my favorite place is right there, Federation Council Chambers.
Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
If you'd like to help us keep all our shows coming to you each week, you can become a patron of the network on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/UFPEarth. And if you do it right now, you can join our special patron roundtable, which I and Chrissy will be hosting next Monday, the 28th. So come talk with us there. We would appreciate any of your support that you can give us and love to have you.
We would like to recognize our executive producers, Brandon Shea Mutala, Ken Tripp, Zach Moore, and Tony Robinson. We would also like to thank Zach Tripp for our opening and closing music, and Tony Robinson for our always amazing artwork.
Thank you for beaming aboard Galaxy Class, and until next time.
Great joy and gratitude.
Ho, ho, ho! Stay classy, Galaxy!
Can't believe you stole my ho, ho, ho.
Engage.
This has been a production of MTMR Media Works.